We are probably familiar with the sum function that helps us to add numbers together, right? So let's say we want to do a quick recap. We are adding the total sales generated in this data altogether, which is what, 10,100. Now, let's not say we don't need all these amounts. We don't want to see all of it at the same time. Maybe we probably want some part of it based on some criteria. That is where the sum if function actually comes in. So what does the sum if does and how does it work? It is just basically we want to add the list of sales together based on some particular criteria. We don't want everything. So let's apply this and see how it looks. So sum if, the range that we want to add together, that is our sum range. We want to add our revenue together, all this revenue. Then the second part is what, the criteria. Now we need a particular part that we want. Let's say if we want any sales that is more than 800, so we are going to apply this criteria and say is greater than 800. So that is the criteria. That is, anyone that is above 800 is going to sum it for us, not everything. So we are going to go and close our sum if range. Now we cannot confirm it. It has given us results. The result is 4,500. We can do some little scanning to confirm if it is correct. So let's look at it. We have 1,200 is more than 800. We have 1,300, which is more than 800. We have 1,100, also more than 800, and we have 900. Adding all these numbers together has given us the 4,500. That is how the sum if function is. It's adding a particular criteria to the sum instead of adding everything. Now that is it. Let's now talk about the sum ifs and how it works. It is similar to the sum if function, but in this particular regard, it means that instead of adding just one criteria, it means we are going to do maybe 2 or more criteria, depending on as many criteria as we want to add. Let's say we are still summing our revenue together, right? But let's say that in our particular region, we want it to be West. Any sales that is made in West, that is one we want. Then our category, we want it to be electronics. So that means we are doing two things. We are adding numbers from West and electronics. This is how the sum ifs function will do it for all. So let's write the sum ifs. The first argument that we are going to have is the sum range. Our sum range is the total revenue, the revenue column. That is what we want to sum. Now, what are we summing it based on? We are summing it based on the criteria range 1. The first criteria range 1 is what is actually asking for is that you have a criteria, right? You have one criteria first. Where is this criteria? Where can you find it in your data set? We are actually going to find our West inside our region column. So this is our first criteria range, comma, the criteria 1 that we want, that is West. So we are going to write West. And now we do what? We are going into the next one, which is the second criteria. The second criteria is electronics, but where is it residing? That is the criteria range 2. We can find it in the category range. Now that is this criteria 2 range. Now for that criteria itself, which is the electronics. That's the electronics, and everything is settled because we only need just 2 criteria. If we want to add more, maybe the sales rep or the product, we can do that. But for now, we are stopping here and we want to close everything together. Yes, we have our results. As you can see, it gives us what, 2,750 sales. So out of from 10,000, we have only 2,750 that meet the criteria of West and electronics, and that is how the sum ifs also work. And you have seen the difference between the sum if, and the sum ifs. These are real life analysis as an Excel user, as a data analyst, these are the kind of functions that you need in your toolbox for you to be able to perform great analysis. If you have this kind of skills, they can actually take you to some high level at your job. Or if you are new to data analysis, you need to also, like, if you have them, you can also move ahead to get good jobs in data analysis. So I hope this is clear. If it is not really clear to you, you can contact me, drop message in the box, and I'm going to respond and also solve any kind of problems that we encounter on the way. So thank you, and I'm going to see you in the next video.